All right, let's check YouTube to make sure no copyright music is going through. Think we're okay? What do I feel like the over-under is of us getting to P4? I mean, we should get to it. There's no reason for us not to. Let's see how well Wissy's group is doing. Never mind, a 30-second ad. My favorite. Looks like they're right at the beginning. Speaking of, let's do this. I guess I just have to disconnect the account and reconnect it. So annoying. How far have they gotten? Looks like a 22% pull. Yeah, 22% pull is the best that this group's gotten. Uh-oh, people are dead. You got everybody? No. How's our drop looked? But I can start a live activity session? Oh no, it's I was wondering if that was going to be like tied to me streaming, but I don't think it is. Oh, my hands are cold. And here we go. As I normally say on Mondays and Tuesdays, back like we never left.
死の準備はいいですか？あ、そうですか。はい。そうらがれきを集まれ。神々の像だじゃ。と思うなよ。次だ次だ。死ぬまで遊びましょう。
I love it how my excitation didn't go off.
嘘！お前たちなんかおかしくない？まだ生きてるなんて信じられない。でも僕に不可能はない。
Don't look. Alright, trying to remember. Collective unconsciousness, the first one. Then I neutral, then I macro for P4. But I shouldn't worry too much about that until we actually see it, you know? That's something to be figured out when we actually get to it. Passed. Swap. Passed. Future. Swap. Charlie, staying. Right of Alpha. Might as well just get the mid sheet pulled up. Yeah, so Collective Unconscious, the first Grand Cross, Neutral the second, Sun on the Inferno, Macro the Flood, and then the Ultima Upsurge. I will also be calling out tinctures on this first 2 minute. That is the normal tincture timing. Water. Ready for tinctures. Sides, then face. Look at your debuffs. Delta, counter. Delta, counter. On your bosses. Watch your debuffs. Follow Kafka. Right stack. Cheating just a little bit away from next death. It's gonna be behind Chaos and hands. Behind Chaos. Rolls. Looking at Delta for it. This is snapshotting, dude. Out of middle. Sorry. Pink busters. Looking at Kefka. Base, then sides, then roll. Where's that? My fault. That snapped on the heel. Oy. That was bad on my part. I got hung up because I realized I didn't give out Blanche's card, and then I went for the heals after and it just fell down. So I was also like looking for the tank to come and grab it, and I didn't see that because I was focused on the party, and then I realized that he did grab it, and I was like, oh fuck. On me. No excuse. It's alright though. First bowl of the night. Not bad. I also kind of fucked up because I panic hit my what's it called? My Lady of Grounds. Like I said though, it's okay. It's first pull. We move on, we move on. Not yet. Not yet, Shin. Hopefully soon. Hopefully you're the good luck and it's this bowl. Would be pretty pod. Looking away. How goes life, Shin? How you doing tonight? How's your day off? There you go. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Passed. Swap. Sorry, teacher. My fault, my fault, my fault. That wasn't my fault. I don't know what I was looking at. Alright, we gotta lock in. That's 2 on me, man. That's 2 already. What's funny is I think what it was is I looked over at the movement from Sefu and I thought that he moved out and I was like, well, that was weird. And then I realized I'm like, oh fuck, that was when I had to call. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Doing that. Yeah, that's what threw me off, man, is like I hate the ones that are directly under Kefka, because like when I went and grabbed my tether here, I was like, am I right? I was like, I am right. And then that's when I realized also Sefu's health scared me. Oh, that's why. It's because like that worried me. So like you see me go down and I was like, oh fuck. But he didn't die, and I was like, oh, we're good. And then I realized, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't give the card out, and then I was like, oh fuck. Like I said, that pole just like fell down. It was just a ladder of things. Like I said, no excuses. We must lock in. more mistakes for the rest of the night. Which is going to be rough. Because the night just started. But that just means I gotta be extra locked in. I also have to remember when we get to stomps, I have to do light speed. Gotta light speed the heals. Hopefully I remember while trying to give the callouts. Okay, I know Shin's got me. Shin will help remind. You got me. You're gonna help remind me to make sure I pop light speed at the end of phase 3. So that I remember so I can have an instant heal ready. In then out. Facts. You're almost actually right. If we have stock, we are into the middle and then out to the side. So you actually are right in a sense. But only if we get stacked. If we don't get stacked, it ain't that. Passed. Swap. Passed. Future. Swap. Four. Staying. right of Charlie. Yeah, I know what guys I got hit by. Yeah, they have his laugh and everything. Right here at the beginning too, I think. Yep. I mean, you gotta have his laugh. How are you gonna be a true Kefka fight without his laugh? But yeah, we died there because Callie had the tank buster on us. Which I actually haven't seen it in a long time. I haven't seen Callie drop the tank buster on us. Too many cards to deal, too many buttons to hit. And it didn't launch the fucking card. This game sometimes, man. I swear. Ah, I feel like I was gonna get it off.
What was I supposed to do? The statue? Oh, look at it.
I can't get it out of my head because I saw someone mention it in a Discord where if it's look at the statue, it's the one with the tits. And if it's not look at the statue, it's the dude. I'll never not see that. Passed. Swap. Future. Future. Swap. Delta staying. Should be okay. Right of Alpha. A-okay.
Hmm? 今から後悔させてやるよ。誰に言ってるのかって？お前だよ。お前。さてさてお立ち会い。権限をちょちょいと拝借しまして。ボクシング不可能はない。次のおもちゃ探そう。
Water. Remember, tincture this 2 minute. Sides, then face.
なんと心地よい。
Look at your debuff.
そんな色男見たことないでしょ。やっちゃうよ。
4 counter. 4 counter. That was 3. At least I think it
I
was.
guess that's where 2 goes.
1, 2, yeah, you're right. I hate injured cards, my fault.
僕ちんは器もでかけりゃ態度もでかい。
I looked over at the spot next to me. I'm like, gosh, where's number 3?
What am I doing tonight, man? What the fuck am I doing? Why am I choking so fucking hard tonight?
ここに来るのは初めてです。よろしくお願いします。死の準備はいいですか？あ、そうですか。はい。その中で気を集まれ。
No, no.
神々の像だね。
Inner card has always killed me. And even when I send them, like, what sucks is I send them fine. It's just like, when I'm trying to, like, get the tanks heals and all that, I just always run wrong. Even earlier today, I told myself, like, just think of it, it's really not that hard. When it's an inner card, all you have to do is know that 1 is on the number you're calling out, 4 is on the number across, and 2 and 3 are going to be the other one in between. The other ones are in between. It's actually, like, probably the easier one to do. But I don't know, man, something about it. When it gets into the fight. That'll put me in now 3 for the night. First night in a while right now. Oh well. Just gotta get out of the head. I'm a little nervous. No, if anything, I'm just mad at myself. I don't make these stupid mistakes a lot. And I shouldn't be. Especially on shit that we've seen a billion times. I just mostly hate being the problem. I don't like being the weak link. Just makes me irritated. Cause I know I'm better than that. Party diva.
お前たちなんかおかしくない？まだ生きてるなんて信じられない。でも僕ちに不可能はない。
I'm not gonna lie, Tanu actually scared me. I thought I was fucking up. I was about to have like a mental breakdown. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm actually throwing this hard. At that point, I probably would have showed up and said, give me a sec.
者どもめ。
Passed. Swap. Feature. Feature. Swap. I didn't see what it was, sorry.
See and stay.
Thank you. I was too busy trying to figure out if I was going to adjust the ton or not.
Good.
Right of alpha. That's well. Mental clear. Remember, if it's an inner card, 1 and 8 are on the inner card. 4 and 5 are on the opposite. And just in between is where 2 and 3 are.
誰に言ってる
Or
のか
6 and
って
7.
お前だよ。お前。さてさてお立ち会い。権限をちょちょいと拝借しまして。ボクシングしかどうはない。次のおもちゃ探そう。
He also had a death.
Fire. Remember, we were tincturing.
ここに来るのは初めてです。よろしくお願いします。
Oh, the
死の
music
準
is
備
on.
はいいですか
Dude, OBS has been really funky these past 2 days.
敵を集まれ 神
I don't
々
know
の
why.
そうだじゃ
Oh, it's OG reflections. I'm gonna do my heal one guy soon. And then I draw health rolls. Telling you, man, I feel like one of these days I'm gonna get hit by one of these tank busters. What's going on, Jules? How are you doing on this Monday? Oh, where am I going?
まだ生きてるなんて信じられないでも僕たちに不可能はない
Scott saved me bed pretty good. Nice, good to hear. I'm not doing too bad. It's a Monday. Don't work on Mondays. I need that break. I hear ya. Everybody needs their breaks.
この私を
Passed. Swap. Passed. Passed. spot. Delta through after. Right of alpha. This pressure change has been killing me. It's like this good weather and then rain. I don't know if anyone else gets it. I get like pressure change headaches. So whenever like the weather changes from like high to low pressure or low to high, I always get like a headache. Not always, but been dealing with that for the past like 2 days. It's been awful. You get them too? Yeah, they're annoying, man. Thankfully I don't get migraines. I'm very blessed to not have those, but I do get headaches a good amount. Water. Tincturing this. Base, then sides. Look at your debuffs. 3 clockwise. 3 clockwise. Watching your debuff. Looking at Kefka. Left. Cheating just a little bit away from next death. This will be behind Chaos and Kefka hands. Follow Kefka. Behind Chaos. Right and stack. This is going to be behind chaos and out of middle. Follow Kefka. Behind chaos, out of middle. Away from tanks. Looking at chaos. Sides, then face. Rolls. This is going to be double, and then out of middle, follow Kefka. Out of middle. DPS south, supports north. DPS middle. Well, some support. I know Kai went middle.
Mole hit for 1,000,000.
Yeah, Kai got hit by both the stack and the stomp. Yeah, you got hit by both, Kai.
Knockdown's the stack because Stompamole's definitely the tower.
Yeah, and then I just didn't go back middle for the stack. So there's only a 2-person stack. Thank you, Shane. I did remember to light speed. Jesus Christ, dude. That was a 6.7. One section. Yes, P3 is ads, technically. We have to kill both of those, but the killer is during that phase, people get debuffs here and there where you can only damage a certain boss. So it's kind of, it can be difficult to keep them like somewhat even. I don't know how even they were there. That right there is our wall. That's what we're trying to get through right there. So that was a new PB. But again, we still haven't seen the end of that clean with everybody. I definitely think for me though, I should tincture sooner because I have so much I'm trying to pop at that 2-minute with the tincture. It's really rough, so I think I should just pop my tincture soon. Because I'm also doing a bunch of extra heals. It's really just a, you know, snapshot as much as I can. Ah! Damn. Alright, what'd you send, Damon? Oh, nice. I don't know if you're in here, Damon. We finally got Damon on the slime train, Shin. He's finally watching slime. I couldn't be more proud. You just finished season 2. He does. He does like it. It's really funny though how it started. He like joined a stream one time and he was like, Slim, do you like, have you ever watched and do you like that time I got reincarnated as a slime? And I was like, hold up. And I like brought over the like 3 figurines I have and I was like, I like it a little bit. There he is. Hi, David. I just had to flex on you a little bit. That was all. Even though it's not really a flex. If anything, it's kind of like just sad. Let me try and flex like my waste of monies. If anything, giga cringe. But yeah, I mean, here's Damon. Damon can tell you what he thinks of the show. I will let him describe. You're so annoying, game. Why do you always do that to me? That's an interesting color. I wonder whose puddle that was. Oh yeah, you're gonna get a lot of characters that you're gonna have to somewhat remember. It's not the worst. Like, it's not like Assassination. Oh, no, sorry, not Assassination Question. Classroom of the Elite. Classroom of the Elite is abysmal, dude. Holy shit, they just throw names. Like, they expect you to remember actually 4 classes worth of students. Like, bro, I barely remembered everyone in my own class back when I was in school. You only remember class A through D, and then also all the different ages of A through D? Like, bro, come on. Because there's also, like, Class D Year 1s, Class D Year 2s. Like, there's just so many characters in it. It's crazy. And they're like, what do you mean you don't remember? Uh-oh. Oh. I guess someone didn't get an arrow. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but... Weird. Alright, well, I'm gonna take a pace real quick. Be right back real fast.
On my screen, you literally just stood in the teleporter, and then you warped it to Cali, and then all of a sudden warped back and started teleporting. What the fuck did I just watch?
I mean, I just saw a rubber band from where she spawned in. I think it's fine. I don't see the symbol anymore. Move around a little bit.
Here, you want to see this? Look at this shit.
Yeah, that looks fine.
What the fuck was this, bro? Look at her over here. She literally just stands there, warps forward, goes back, and just what the fuck happened?
She
Oh shit.
backflipped off him.
Yeah, literally, what the hell is that? I tried to run into the fucking arrow.
Dang.
What the fuck is that?
Game is shit. Alright, barely remember the 4 ogres. Well, Benimaru, Shion, and Shuna, but the old swordsman. Oh. It's hard for me to remember because he just showed up for the first time in forever in season 4. It's been forever since he showed up. He kind of just fades to the background. So I can't remember him either. You just realized? Yeah. I'm very jealous because I would love to be playing Sam, not healing, but thanks, sir. We actually have. I have to update this. I just don't want to put it there because I hate the number. It's as simple as that. I just don't want to put the number down. But we, yes, it is exactly that. So I kind of just don't want to update it. I also just don't want to update it in the hopes that it's going to be better. But yeah, I just don't want to because it's 6.7. That number's just gross. Why couldn't it be a cool one like 6.9? How are y'all doing? Not great. Finally got to P3 3 or 4 times, but oh, you let your OT go? Hey, sometimes it's for the best. We had to let our main tank go back on top. Back on the hunt for. Oh, and so you did finally let your peer healer know that you're letting them go since they're still gone.
この私を
Passed. Swap. Future. Passed. I'm just choking tonight, man. What the fuck? I could have sworn I had cleave. My fault. What night is this for me? I could have sworn when I moved over I saw the cleave on my head. And of course I used my sprint for the second movement. Where's my white mage dash when I need it? Here I was saying how I definitely think that we should be on P4 tonight easy. And I'm the one that is fucking choking like no other. I'm making it look like a competition, but yet nobody wants to compete against me because I'm just absolutely just gonna destroy anyone in that challenge. Aren't gone 100%. They gave us their blessing to try and find a replacement. Gotcha. Yeah. The best pull it definitely has. The most annoying thing is that it's Forsaken. Like, I never fuck up on Forsaken. And that's like the second fuck up I've had tonight. I did not know where this brain fog was coming from all of a sudden. This is just pitiful. Absolutely terrible. Maybe I should go back to white mage. Obviously, I can't handle the multitask. Mad, 'cause bad. Thank you, Shin. I will do my best to stop being an absolute bumbling idiot. Especially because we're already almost halfway through raid. It's alright. We'll have our clairvoyance. It's like, I do know how to do these mechanics. I know I do. So just do them. If you're thinking about fucking up, just don't. Passed. Swap. Future. Future. Swap. Beta through after. We did it! Yay! We can do it. We're learning. We're learning. Frog. Left of beta. Hooray! Hooray! Now time to not be an idiot here. Exactly, just don't be an idiot. I mean, honestly, like, this game is so easy. It's literally just do the mechanics. Like, why not I think of that? Just do the mechanics. Boom. Back to the stand. Let mechanic resolve. Press your damage buttons. Done. Easy. Who said this game was hard? Water. Remember to tincture. Base, then sides. Okay, your debuffs.
こんな色男見たことないでしょやっちゃうよ
Charlie. Clockwise. Charlie. Clockwise. Tank busters. Ready to be on your boss. Looking at your debuffs.
そして体もこの通り
Following Kefka. Left.
そらほらほらほら
Cheating just a little bit away from X stealth. This will be behind Chaos and then other side of hands. Follow Kefka. Behind Chaos. Left rolls. This is going to be behind Chaos, out of middle. Looking at Kefka. Out of middle, behind 3. Tank busters. This will be facer sides, and then looking at Kefka. Follow Kefka. Base, then sides, and left. This will be last one out of middle. Look at Kefka. Out of middle. DPS south. Supports north. And we're looking at the middle one for the blow. Supports middle. Out of middle. Keep moving. Yeah. That's why, like, the first mechanic, or the first iteration of how people solved it was dropping the first one dead middle, so that then you'd go... Actually, no, they still want intercards, never mind.
Here, just look at
Yeah.
this real quick. Like, I did it. It was fine, but I see why Kai got a damage down one of the times. Because look at this shit, bro. What the fuck do you expect us to do here?
Cry.
Like, either me or Sylv put ours a little bit too far up, which was a problem. It's probably me.
Skinny thoughts.
Yeah, so I just needed to back up a little bit, but still, like, I mean, it's just like, there's no fucking room. We low-key gotta, like, back up more. Like, I could have backed up here, obviously, but, like, I think dropping them, like, back here would be more helpful. Like, as max melee as possible. And then same for you guys, like, back up towards the C marker just a little bit more, because, like, we have to get out before these go away, and when they go away, we're, like, barely, like, they just now went away, but it's still sketchy as fuck, you know what I mean? Like, because he just stomped right there, like, right as they went away.
Yeah, let me see the heals, too. So
It's
I have...
so hard to see them. Like, it's hard to keep track of them, you know what I mean? It's like trying to, like, wait for them to go away is really hard. Like, I can't fucking see anything.
No, they designed this
Dang,
end of the
what's
phase
in
is
the
so
way?
fucking terribly.
Yeah.
Can't see shit. Yeah, how do
I
the
think I
heals
missed the tower
look?
because I couldn't see it.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah, I also forgot to faint because I was so focused on this shit. I couldn't. I was like, bro. Yeah. So I think just it's only really a group 1 problem because group 2 has so much time. They don't really care. But
Yeah, I mean, I can easily go far out. That's fine.
we just gotta try to drop them farther back.
It looks
And
like
I mean,
they
I'm
were
part of the problem too.
both there. Did Blanche get killed by taking the tower alone, or what happened there?
I'm sure Blanche probably got hit by a tower and a puddle. What I would assume.
Yeah, it just shows the stomp-a-mole.
We had a rogue
Oh, you got-
Puddle,
that's it.
yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, so definitely try and, instead of going like directly east-west, when you place it, go just a little bit back, go a little diagonal. Because honestly, what you could do as a melee, if you want, it'll probably work. If you place, you go back, place, and then gap close, you can probably shift over into your tower or dead middle.
Yeah.
You probably could do that
Also,
because they're
Blanche got
both
hit
roughly
by the
middle.
Stack. She took the stack and the tower
Oh,
and
yeah.
the puddle.
Yeah, it's good concept, but
Yeah,
not executed
knockdown
well.
is the stack, so you
It's
gotta
rough.
carry the first one.
All right, can I update the number? Was it not a 6.7 anymore? Fuck, it was 6.8. Damn it.
Yeah, I guess that's good to look at now. I'll start placing mine further back too, because that was part of the problem there. I kind of cucked myself.
Yeah, I think the sim is a little off on the size of their circles. The sims, I think, are like smaller. Could be wrong.
Kai, don't you have like 40 mil? Just go buy some, bro.
You think Kai has more than a mil on him right now?
I know he does, because I gave him 30 mil. Yeah, that's fair. If you can get him for free, why not?
Game like 300,000 2 to 8 days ago. Oh, with the, oh yeah, you're right. Let's do some Aussie boys. Now, let me see. I swear. I swear these things are much smaller. I also love how they make it just so nice and easy. Like, you can actually see everything here. Yeah, they're way smaller. Those are way smaller. That's why they're able to stack dead middle for it. Like, there's no way. There's no way. Alright, let me see. What all should I constantly use on White Mage every time it comes available?
Unfortunate.
You mean like off of cooldown?
Like, shit.
I have the wrong tinctures. Fuck.
I can't use these.
That would have been real funny if we had P3 and Rage and come to find out you've been strength tincturing the entire time.
Dude, I don't know what's up with my damage.
Yeah. Why's my damage so low? What the fuck is this? No wonder I haven't been critting.
You should be using a size on cooldown. And that's about it. Make sure your lilies don't cap. That's White Mage. That's it. Cast glare as many times as you can. Make sure you reset your dot.
If I'm putting
a size off cooldown,
back,
and just make sure you don't overcap on lilies. That's it.
Back,
and make sure when you have your misery to use it before you use another lily. So like, don't waste a lily.
So slightly to the south, like towards our puddles. You know what I mean? But like your puddles will still be fine. Because if I'll just adjust the puddles for you, so you don't have to pull chaos away.
I mean, presence of mind. Yeah, you can use it on cooldown.
Yeah, you're good. Keep doing what you're
oh, sorry, and that's right. It's all right. It's been so long.
I was a little far
I forgot.
Forward,
yes, presence of mind on cooldown. That's your 2 minute. Lucid, I normally use it on cooldown. Sometimes it's a little different. It depends.
Just be mindful that the gap
like
will be a little
ultimates,
tiny bit to the
you know, you can
side.
have a little bit of a better lucid timing if needed. But in general, I use lucid off of cooldown. But yeah, sorry, I forgot about presence of mind. That's your 2 minute.
I was definitely. I cut
so pop that.
There. I was definitely a little too far forward.
Astrologen's a lot more annoying because so like say right here I draw.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it, Kai. Keep chaos.
It's annoying because I actually can't use these two cards.
Notice the bots in the sim liked to place them like.
So once this comes up off of cooldown, I actually have to wait. I can't draw because I have to use these in my 2 minute, and this is a 55 second. So it's actually a little bit off on timing, which I like. It's actually a good thing. At first I was like, why do they do this? It's actually really nice because you can pre-pop it, and as you're doing all your card deals, that extra 5 seconds actually helps make sure that it doesn't get misaligned. A lot of times you need that extra 5 seconds on it. But for White Mage, yeah, a size, presence of mind, and
yeah,
lucid
really tight.
if you need. In dungeons, lucid's a little bit different. You know, you have all the downtime as you run from mob to mob. It doesn't really matter much. But in raids,
yeah, it sucks for group 1, I can't lie. Group 2 kind of has it a little bit easier because your guys' tower is delayed.
I was gonna mention that, Kai. I was gonna mention if everyone wanted a pop sprint for that mechanic. I've been thinking about mentioning it.
Yeah, the second that he stomps on group 1, we have to sprint in. Like it's fucking painful.
Scared to do your dailies on White Mage? Nah.
And then obviously the stack people are the
it's okay,
same.
Jules.
The second the stack goes off, you have to book it to the fucking
the majority of healers in any day normal content are ass. And that's not to say that you'll fit in, it's just more to say don't feel bad. They're all bad. It is an expectation for them to not do well. Well, I mean, hit a striking dummy. If you need, figure out all your heals, figure out what they do. You know, figure out where you have them. Again, for me, I normally always have any of my AoE heals on Q and E. In general, these are normally my AoEs. All of my single targets are always 2 my dot is almost always 3, and 1 is always my just general attack. This whole right side will simply be whatever the healer is. But again, like, just figure out where they are in your bar, figure out what they do, and you're going to be just fine in almost every bit of content. All right, guys, fine. I'm caving. I don't want to, but for the memes. There you go. 6.7. Crush glare like 50% of the time. Keep people alive. You're already exponentially better than the random white mage. 100%. Yeah. The main thing, like the amount of times that I'll see a white mage just standing there, and they only heal. They don't even use, like, in early content, they don't use stone at all. Don't use glare. You want Ori? I did say you got to choose your music if you were in here, Shin. But fine, I'll give you some Ori. True. We need the curse. Come to think of it, I have actually not played the curse in a long time. Which actually, this could work, because normally when we come back from our break, we play like shit. So maybe. Maybe you might be onto something, Shin. I'm so sad. I think they confirmed they were going to make like an Ori 3. And I'm sad I haven't heard anything about it. Could be wrong though. Could be wrong, or it could be like House Celeste Studio. We're making like Heartblade or whatever. Their next game. That was like gonna not be Celeste, but be like a, you know, their next game, Celeste-like. And then they stopped. They just dropped it. Which I think was the right move. I think they realized after all of... Now, there was a lot of, like, supposedly internal drama of, like, some stuff going on, but I don't think it would have done as well. Because I remember when I looked at... Oh, Earthblade. That's what it was. When I looked at Earthblade's, like, trailer, I'm like, bro, that shit looks so boring. It looked terrible. But, you know, maybe that's what happened with the Ori side. It is also a Microsoft Studio game, so maybe Microsoft axed that studio. You know, whoever was working on it. The world may never know. Too busy with the No Rest of the Wicked, probably. My boy, he's gone. What do you thin air for the most? Any extremely high cost spell. So thin air you'll use on Cure 3s, on Medica 2s or Medica 3s, whatever your level's at. Any just high cost spell.
Can't believe it's not running.
Toxic. I don't know why, but that felt toxic to me. Yeah, with like Astro, stuff is annoying. So like right now I have to sit on these 2 cards. I can't use them because they're for the 2-minute. Future. Swap. Future. Passed. Swap. Three staying. How often do you use Dia? Every 28 to 30 seconds. That's your dot. So you'll reset it every 28 to 30 seconds. Basically, you just keep that always ticking on the boss. So always make sure it's on the boss. So like that for me is this. That's my combust. So see how it's about to go out? I reset it. Right of alpha. Callie should have died. What the hell? Oh, he probably Shikuchi'd. Callie should have died. We're not gonna hit the DPS check, which is fine. We haven't seen Stomp clean, so I really don't care. So, it's whatever.
誰に言ってるのかって？お前だよ。お前。さてさてお立ち会い。権限をちゃちゃんと拝借しまして。ボクシング不可能はない。次のおもちゃ探そう。
I figured the damage down was going to cause a little worry on the aggro, but I wasn't sure. Fire. It's alright. Who cares though? Let's just try and see if we can get some rod on stomps. Don't worry about damage this bowl. Base, sides. Look at your debuffs.
見たことないでしょやっちゃうよ
Delta. Clockwise. Delta. Clockwise. your boss. Like I said, don't worry about damage, just do the mechanics. Look at your debuff.
そして体もこの通り
Following Kefka. Right.
そらほらほらほら
Cheating a little bit away from X Death. Following Kefka behind Chaos. Left. Oh yeah, you got it on your tank buster.
Yeah, it was at like end of B2.
Unsure. And we go again.
死の準備はいいですかあ、そうですかはい空がれ気を集まれ神々の像だじゃ
What happened with those last others? Just death. Snapshot is so fucking cringe, man. It's like if I just take one too many steps middle, make sure everyone gets hit with my collective unconsciousness. Like I've said, this fight, it's not a bad one. It's just there's some things of it that are really precise for no real reason. No, the one before was me. He got barely clipped on the laser. That one I don't know about though. My gear's almost broke though.
ここに来るのは初めてです。よろしくお願いします。死の準備はいいですかあ、そうですかはい空がれ気を集まれ神々の像だじゃ
I'm getting a little worried, Shin. But we'll ride out the storm a little bit longer. That was so close. I'm coming, guys. I'm coming. Hold the door for me. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if it is the Ori or not. Oh, Blanche thinks the barrier might have missed him. Could have been. I did the same heals I always do. Man, I hate that Ori is like a curse though when it comes to playing this music. So it's such a good soundtrack. Better said, better said. Damn. Don't look. Okay, I got back though at least. My cards are gonna be so fucked. It's gonna be okay. My poor cards. Both of those question marks start at the same place. I thought the top one wasn't. Pass. Swap. Future. Future. Swap. Alpha, stay. can I fix this? I don't think there's any way I can fix these cards. I'd have to let one whole rotation go. Right of Alpha. These cards are so fucked, man. There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna have to suffer with the flip. Alright, we're gonna have to watch the tanks like a hawk now.
お前だよお前さてさてお立ち会い権限をちょちょいと拝借しましてボクシング不可能はない
Really, all it is I just have to know to not hit that. Oh fuck, it's gonna make me lose my lady for end of P3. Oh, it's gonna be rough as fuck. Water. Tincturing. Base, then sides. Look at your debuff.
こんな色男見たことないでしょ
やっちゃうよ
Delta. Clockwise. Delta. Clockwise. Pretty be on your boss. Watch your debuff.
そして体もこの通り
Following Kefka. Right.
そらほらほらほら
Cheating a little bit away from X Death. Behind Chaos, Kefka hands. Behind. Right. That was awful, dude. I hated playing that. the amount of extra thinking I had to do to make sure. And I dealt over my card because I'm so used to seeing red and I didn't see it. Salmon Dungeons for gun pulls or for bosses too. You can use it whenever you want. People got double cleave, it looked like.
ここに来るのは初めてです。よろしくお願いします。死の準備はいいですか?
It's kind of up to you.
あ、そうですか。はい。
When it comes to healing dungeons, like kind of everything's fair game. Like I've used it just on tank pulls. You know, if a tank's pulling a lot of enemies, like they're pulling wall to wall, I'll throw it on that. Just for another little extra regen tick for them. Kind of all depends. That's the thing about healer is like there is some level of optimization you can do, but at the end of the day, there's no like true right way necessarily. Now there can be in the sense of like if there's a guaranteed place that is just simply better for something, mostly in ultimates, right? There is going to be an optimization when it comes to heals. So say with White Mage, say I have Lilybell, right? Lilybell will proc for 5 heals if you get hit 5 times. It's better to try and put that on a mechanic that's going to hit, you know, multiple times, or put a bleed on you and hit multiple times, because then you'll get the most heals out of that. So if you're just using that on a general AoE hit, when the next thing is going to be a multi-hit, then yeah, then there's optimization there. You shouldn't use it, you know, on the single hit, you should use it on the multi. But in general, you know, heals are kind of freeform. Like this whole beginning phase, I don't do what the heal guides out there right now for this fight, you know, what people have kind of come together and made as a heal guide. I don't do what they do in this first phase. I make my own. The only ones I kind of follow are their phase 3 and phase 2. But phase 2, I actually thought about it myself, and it just so happened to be the same thing that everyone else came to choose as well. I think I just like flipped one. I think I had macro on the last one, and I had neutral sect on the first one, or like on the second one, I should say. Jesus Christ. Fucking so strange. But they said it was better to flip, so, you know, well, they didn't say it was better. It's kind of either or, it doesn't matter. But I did agree after, like, flipping it and trying it out. I was like, you know what, yeah, it is a little bit better to have that flipped. Learning because like Monka's like press this button, then this and this and watch over. Yeah, no, healers are very much kind of your own thing. You get to have a little fun with it. That's why I like playing healer, is I was able to just kind of do my own thing and figure out what I liked, what I felt was getting the most value. And again, there is right, there is wrong when it comes to heals, but you know, if it's 1 2-minute cooldown over another 2-minute cooldown, as long as you don't really need, you know, one over the other in the next 2 minutes, and you can use either, whichever one you really like. Comes down to just you know, how optimized you want to be. Future. Swap. Future. Passed. Swap. 2 staying. Alright. Like Tetra is just a free heal. Yes, Tetra is a free heal. You can cast it whenever you want. Do you want to use it on a specific person or someone takes a lot of damage? Either or. Normally, I use it for tanks, because normally tanks are the ones taking that damage, but there are times where I'll hold on to it where someone fucks up. If someone fucks up, takes an extra hit that they shouldn't have, and they're a little bit lower, then I use it on them. But yeah, that's just a free heal. Left of 3. A lot of healers just watching the party. So another thing is, like I said, I'll use Tetra when somehow someone may have missed a heal. Maybe we're all doing AoE stuff and they were just a little bit too far, they didn't get it. So they're that little bit lower. For me, on Astrologian, it's Essential Dignity, which I actually just used, not this poll, but a poll. Actually, no, I did. I just used it right there. So Callie was a little bit lower than normal for his Tank Buster. So I used an Essential Dignity on him to get him back up. So I just was watching the Tank Busters, seeing who got hit. If they got hit like normal, cool. If not, then I'm ready to adjust and, you know, give them the extra heal that normally I don't need to. But that's the thing about healers, is you just gotta always be watching. Gotta be Mike Wazowski, always watching. Water. Remember to tincture. Face, then sides. Looking at your debuffs. Alpha. Clockwise. Alpha. Clockwise. Ready for your boss. Looking at your debuffs. Follow Kefka. Left. Getting a little bit away from X-Death. This will be behind Chaos in hand. ones behind. We're gonna go across the sea, across the Charlie. People got pointed at. Yeah, you can. Oh shit, I should have healed.
ここに来るのは初めてです。よろしくお願いします。
Not healed, repaired my gear. But yeah, you wanna, so Plenary originally used to only really be used when you wanted to do a ton of pure heal to like the group. But now it has a 10% mitigation, so you can actually just use it for mitigation if you want, and then a heal after. So a little bit of a double use now. Rip for boss AoE, then thinning heal. Yeah, you can do that. You can also use a lily. So if you have like a rapture and a flattest rapture, it also gets an extra heal from that. So normally I use it for lilies, but yes, a medica or a cure is also a great thing to like heal people up basically full instantly. But yes, you'll pop Plenary before the damage, and then you'll heal after the damage.
嘘！お前たちなんかおかしくない？まだ生きてるなんて信じられない。でも僕ちに不可能はない。
I'm surprised that cast got off. Okay. This is going to be an interesting one because we can't tincture. This will be some interesting damage. I think I'll tincture. I think I'll tincture because my tincture for the end probably isn't as needed. Passed. Swap. Passed. Passed. Swap. Alpha, staying. It's gonna be a close one for sure. Right of Alpha. It's okay, I tinctured TSF. Sounds like my tincture barely gets too much use as well. Too many I'm doing so many heals.
今から後悔させてやるよ。
It's alright. Regardless, let's just do the mechanics. We haven't seen the end of it clean, so
お前だよ。
just practice for the clean pull. Take down time and meet.
さてさてお立ち会い。権限をちょちょいと拝借しまして。目前不可能はな。次のおもちゃ探そう。
Well, we could actually play. Alright, sounds good. Have a good one. Sorry, have a good one, Jules. Always great seeing you. Water. Ace, then sides. To your debuffs.
こんな移動見たことないでしょ。
やっちゃうよ。
3. Clockwise. 3. Clockwise. On your boss. Looking at your debuff. Looking at Kepka. Left. Away from Xeth. Behind Chaos. Stacking.
I don't know, I think we thought we had the same thing, and I don't know who was wrong.
I'm pretty sure you had accretion.
Shit.
Yeah, Sylvet accretion.
My bad.
Here, one sec, let me repair. Alright, good. There's not much I can say. I've had a really fucking terrible beginning of tonight. So there's nothing I can say.
I don't know how other people are doing it, but for me personally, I don't
準
even
備
look
は
at
いい
my
ですか
look at the party list.
そうですか
It's so much more irrelevant.
空がれきを集まれ
It takes up your very first
神
slots.
々の像だじゃ
You immediately, the second the debuffs go out, you can see it so clearly. So look at your buff bar if it'll help anybody. Look at the party. Look at you on the party list.
I've always thought about if I wanted to put another macro for Earthy Star. And do it where the boss is standing, because right now I have it where I'm standing and where my mouse is. I wonder if I should put one there. Probably make it a little bit easier.
も黒くない余裕を見せて何を企む
But it'll probably make it easier in some portions to not have to be like trying to spam at middle.
なるほどさては
But again, it doesn't really matter. That's just me trying to be more optimal and not drop a GCD. That probably wouldn't matter anyways.
この私を
Better to just take the downtime and just spam everything out.
けだものどもめ
Passed. Swap. Future. Future. Swap. Future. Beta through after. Left of beta. Come on, guys, come on. We got this. This can be the pull. We need this for the vibes, man. We need this for the vibes. I need this for the vibes. I feel fucking terrible about the mistakes I made tonight.
権限をちょちょいと拝借しましてオプシングシャドウはない次のおもちゃ探そう
Fire. Tincturing. Base, then sides. stacking after it.
されていくなんと心地よ
Look at your debuffs.
こんな移動と見たことないでしょ
いやっちゃうよ
Alpha. Clockwise. Alpha. Clockwise. On your boss. Watch your debuffs. Look at accretions. Follow Kefka. Right. Cheating just a little bit away from X death. Behind Chaos and hands. Behind Chaos. Right. It's gonna be out of middle. Behind and out of middle. Away from tanks. He'll be facing sides, looking at Kefka. Sides, then face, then rolls. This will be out of middle, looking at Kefka. Out of middle. DPS south. Remember, go far away, pop sprint if needed. Supports middle. Out of middle. Keep moving.
I'll be.
Close. Clean though, much cleaner.
I have to work on those dodges. When I died too.
Wait, didn't Sylv also die or just me?
No, I died.
So-
I did lat long dodge.
Both of us were X death though, so Chaos didn't die in time still. How much was I overkilled by?
Yeah, I wasn't an overkill. I barely lived.
I think Sephu got a damage down right before that last 2 minutes, which probably stopped a bunch of DPS.
Ah, okay. I was about to say, because both of us are on X death.
Yeah, Sefu took a fist to the face, but lived barely. Yeah, Sefu did get one. Sefu, did you gap close and barely get clipped by that orb there?
No. I tried to do the lat long dodge and make it easier for myself so I was closer to my roll position marker, and I forgot about the hand stompies.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I just
stomped on
wasn't.
Ty's hands.
Gotcha. I didn't know if that gave it to you or not, because when I'm looking it back, you didn't have the debuff when you got hit, so I wasn't sure when you got it. It only showed it when you got killed from your final
Oh, no,
tether.
I got it because his hand stomped on me. I was like, oh, I'll just do it like this so that I'm close to my marker. And the hand came down on me, and I was like, all right, that's a thing.
Yeah. That's all good. I'm
That's all my
double
fault.
No, you're all good. I'm double checking. With the heals. Because I had light speed. 5,400. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there was. What I will say, there was no Eucrasia, so you might want to run middle Eucrasian.
Oh,
I
did
do
not
see it.
engage on myself?
I do see it go up, but you did it too soon.
Yeah.
So you double shielded because we already had a Eucrasia up. Yeah, you did it the second we took damage, and so it knocked the shield off instantly. And so no one had it.
Alright, guess I'll hold it a bit longer.
So since I got hit down to 5,400, I'm sure your overkill probably wasn't by much. What's kind of annoying about that was a 3.8. Our DPS comp, even when we did have the damage downs though, so we can't go too. Like, we can't look too much into it, right? You gotta take it with a grain of salt. But our damage comp definitely plays a role. But I mean, we also did LB, so it was technically worse than that.
次だ次だ死ぬまで遊びましょう
I
Stop giving me party debuff. I've had enough, thank you. I'm a little full on the parties for tonight. I don't need any more cake. But I appreciate all the invitations.
お前たちなんかおかしくない？
Well, at least you gave me the best debuff for it.
まだ生きてるなんて信じられない。でも僕ちに不可能はない。 面黒くない。余裕を見せて何を企む？お前たち初めてじゃないんだ。なるほど。
I actually think having Astro for P3 with our comp is better because it gives the K or the X def people more damage. Because our side doesn't really need it too much. Passed. Swap. Future. Future. Swap. Beta, staying. Right of Alpha.
Huh? 今誰に言ってるのかって？
お前だよ。お前。さてさてお立ち 源をちょちょいと拝借しまして、ボクシングシャドウはな次のおもちゃ探そう。
Water. Tinctures. Base, then sides.
取れていく。なんと心地よ
Look at your debuffs.
こんな移動とこ見たことないでしょ。
い。やっちゃうよ。
Beta. Counter. Beta. Counter. On your boss.
ボクチンは器もでかけりゃ態度もでかい。
Looking at your debuffs.
そして体もこの通り。
Looking at Kefka. Left.
そらほらほらほら。
Shooting just a little bit away from AST death. Behind chaos in hands. Left. Behind and out of middle. B.
からの
Away from tanks. Looking at Kefka. Base, then sides. Left. Out of middle. Pop sprint if needed. Support north. Support middle. Out of middle. In a second. Out of middle. Keep moving. Go.
Focus chaos.
close.
So close.
What was the percent?
0.4.
It was 0.4 on chaos.
X-Death was also like 0.0 something.
Yeah. We needed to focus one of them at the end there.
You can't focus. You still have your debuff.
Well, I'm saying, like, I know that. Oh, it's still there.
yeah,
Yep,
you can't
sure
focus
is.
them. You just
Our best, but I guess maybe caster LB. It doesn't matter.
yeah, cast probably wouldn't work anyways.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to hit them both.
No. Melee LB is the
No,
best to do.
Just a solo caster LB. Because chaos was right there. I mean, X-Death.
ここに来るのは初めてです。よろしくお願いします。
Are you gonna say that we like kind of pump a little bit more into chaos to start launch?
I was thinking that as well.
血の準備はいいですか？あ、そうですか。はい。
I think we'll be fine if my dumb fucking ass just stops running into the goddamn hands. I mean, realistically, the damage on only counted for like a Madare and then I LB'd and I got like a few more pieces left. So it really wasn't much. But it probably would have made a difference too. Yeah, I just need to stop getting damage there. Oh, well.
I'd still pump a little more into chaos though. At that beginning part.
勝ったと思うなよ。次だ次だ。死ぬまで遊びましょう。
At least we saw it clean for the first time, though. You know? I'm not gonna lie, I hate how close Galician's there, man. I'm just waiting for the one time that like I'm barely not behind him. It's just so hard to see how close I can get to that puddle without activating it. We're all just on top of each other there.
嘘お前たちなんかおかしくない
It's worked out okay so far, so that's why I'm not complaining. I'm just gonna say I don't like it.
まだ生きてるなんて信じられないでも僕に不可能はない
Simply an opinion, if you know. If I might be so inclined.
Takuram. お前たち初めてじゃないな。なるほど。さては。再現したな、この私を。けだものどもめ。
And we get the last pull magic. Future. Swap. Passed. How was I not in that, bro? Come on. Jesus Christ, dude. I had to talk it into existence by asking for the last pull luck.
I see, Slim, you like Zai more than us. They may be co-healers, but without us, he's out of the job. We keep him in business.
It's okay, I'll take damage for you.
Know exactly what I'm going to edit in my cheat sheet. I'm gonna in the little corner where I have
What
the
a
stuff
fucking
looking
awful
right
night
at
by
me.
me,
I'm gonna
man.
put the accretion icon and say, "Have you seen this lad?"
What a fucking awful night from me.
All right, well, I was kind of hoping to see P4 today, but we got basically there. So we definitely need to get there tomorrow. One, for the morale boost, but also because we are basically at the last big wall of this fight. At least that's what it seems. I expect P4 and P5 to be
Nervous?
much easier.
No,
at least
I wouldn't.
to solve.
And I would never blame you, Shin. That's just me.
Everything
Just a
we've
bad night.
done up to this point, so the end is in sight. But with that out of the way, anyone got any comments or questions? If
I
not,
fucking suck. That's my comment.
Me too.
Okay. We all have those bad nights, Slim.
I think Black Hole is the new hardest mechanic in the game.
It's okay, Cal, me too.
I don't think I messed up any arrows, so that's a plus.
What
I
about
did
that
have a
weird one in
really-
the corner? Oh no, that was Sefu.
I had a weird one tonight, but it worked. I watched it very carefully.
Well, in that case, I will
At least
see
in a
y'all
good
tomorrow
mention,
with
though,
your
Shin,
A-game.
Ori did not ruin us.
P4 disband.
How close were they before LP?
Good night.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I also didn't pop. Thank you, guy. Yeah, I didn't pop that. Didn't pop Celestial. A double healing there. I mean, they were really close without the LB. Yeah, that's another thing. I bet you I could have popped another star. I was so delayed on this one. "47 seconds. How long does it take me to pop it?" Like, why am I mean, I know why I'm healing there. Because of white hole to make sure everyone's full. Yeah, that right there was a whole 8 seconds. I wonder if Zai and I both healed Tana there. Zai's XO was really late there. I wonder if it got onto them in time. It did, yeah, but it wasn't needed. So an LB2 did 3%. So then he would have been at roughly 3.4, and probably X Death was at 3.4. X Death was at 1.4. They really were equal. Wow. Huh. Ugh. Oh well, we move on. I tried to not do what I did tonight in the bad way, like the bad things. Need to not have that night. Like I said, I think it was what, 4 or 5 fuck ups. Well, what were the bad ones? I had 2 in Forsaken. I had 1 limit cut. All of them are bad? Yes. All of them 100%. 100% all bad. I mean, any fuck up's bad. No fuck up good. But when I mean bad, I mean like far into a fight. Like the P1s are bad. That was another one. Alright, so I had 2 Forsaken. I had 1 limit cut. I had 1 in P1 that killed Zai with a laser. I feel like I had another P3 one though. Could have sworn I had 1 more in P3. And it was like during I feel like it had to be during tethers. Did I though? I did. Yeah, it was when it was at the beginning. It was when like everything like tumbled down. Or like I realized that I didn't have a heal out, then I realized that my card wasn't dealt to Blanche, and then that's when I didn't realize that Kai or Callie, whoever it was, took my tether, so I didn't move it in time I think it was Kai. And then I didn't move it in and I got clipped. So yeah, 5. At least 5. 2 of them are really bad because they're P3 ones. 2 of them not so much, but still bad because they're Forsakens. And then 1 just early one, so we can kind of just like whatever that one. Not good. Not good. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Oh well though. We've got tomorrow to make up for it. 0.9 though, man. 0.9. One thing, it's a little bit of Sephu's DD there. The other thing is, again, just the comp. The comp's another one. Let's see, what? How is our comp again nowadays? Now that we have actually more statistics to go off of. Dude, Ninja's getting trashed. I wonder why. I wonder why Ninja's just so much worse right now than all the other melees. I don't know why. Here. No. Sorry. I forgot that I moved to the ending stream. No, talking about this. Trying to make it easy with my fat ass face in the way. But yeah, Reaper is just goated like always in Ultimates. Just it's unless you're like a level 70 content, any recent content, Reaper's just gonna destroy. At least you got Sam, which is doing really well right now. But again, we have a Ninja, which is all the way down here. I mean, again, just like to what, and this is just like what Tanu might have played, right? So it's a difference between a median parse or point wise of what, like 91.3 versus the median here being 93.7, so almost like a 1.5 difference. What I hate though is I hate that they use scores and they don't show like DPS. So I can only do percentiles. which is really annoying. But I mean, it just goes to show you. I mean, 199 ninjas versus 300, 300, 300, 300, 587, and then 485 and 331. No one's playing ninja right now. I would assume ninja's just doing bad just because ninja's at a bad state. Just overall damage wise with the current patch. I would assume just collectively against the DPS. It's not even like in the sense of it's not the fight, right? It's not the fight's fault. Oh my gosh, like let's just see what Fru is right now with ninja. Okay, so it could be a little bit of the fight. Viper, I mean Viper's always gonna be bad in any kind of downtime fight. Viper just needs to have full uptime, and UMAD has full uptime for the most part. There's only one time where you have downtime, and that's from P2 to P3. What's our biggest? I mean, yeah, one of the biggest ones is definitely the Fizz ranges. Because that's a little bit below 87. Actually, I guess not. It's also about the same, a point difference between the two. But again, our damage is fine. I mean, we clear all the other phases just fine. It's just this one is a bit more cursed in the sense of people are still getting used to it, as well as in some cases, depending upon where your tether takes you, you might just have like downtime because you can't hit your boss as like a melee. Could be rough. And maybe that's why Ninja's getting shafted, is because the Ninja also doesn't have any ranged attacks other than like a single Raiton. And even then you may not want to use it because you can't really use any of your mudras until like if you come up to like a 2-minute. So you can only really get away with like one Raiton and that's it. Whereas Viper has 3 ranged attack skills that they can go into for like a rotation and lose no DPS. Dragoon has... Does Dragoon have any ranged? I don't think they do. I know Monk does. Monk has like a 6-sided star. Samurai doesn't have any. We get shafted. But at least with Samurai, you can maybe get away with having a Mindare and be able to use that as a means of staying away for like a few GCDs. Yeah, let's just see. Yeah, Viper's going to be the best for sure, because Viper has full uptime. No matter where they go, they're going to have full uptime. That just makes total sense. Even on the limit cut, Viper may have its ranged attacks, and they can just range attack them with no loss of DPS. Samurai makes sense. And Dragoon, just because of their cleave, and Samurai has a double Hangambana it can put on. That's crazy though. I guess Machinist can go in with a ton of gauge. To be like this much different. Because yeah, like that's a kicker. You know, a difference of almost 1,000 RDPS. And then even if you like, Machinist is fucking insane. Dude, if you have a Machinist, you are not going to have any problem on DPS in Phase 3. 39k is a median versus 36.3 and like 37.3. 39. Like 1.8k over Bard and 2.8k over Dancer. That's just crazy. I mean, it makes sense though, because in Phase 3 is when you're going to have a lot of your DPS be having downtime, and the healers are doing a lot of stuff, so Bard can't get anything from like healers and tanks, because, well, tanks will have full uptime, but during Phase 3 you just have times of downtime, depending upon if you get bad RNG. Machinist is greedy. Machinist doesn't care. Machinist can just pummel X Death over and over and just absolutely demolish. Whereas Dancer relies on the melee. And if the melee has downtime, then the Dancer's not going to get as much RDPS. So I think that's just a big thing too. I think with this fight, since there's like some downtime parts, it could really fuck up Dancer. I also just think that Dancer is just in a bad state. Yeah, Dancer's just in a bad state. Because they're just consistently low. Well, actually, I mean, you can't really go off the ultimate legacies because you have so much different levels. You do like a DSR. They're pretty equal here. It's not bad. But again, that's also level 90. Guidance Sun's level 100, right? Dude, it's been so long. I'm losing my brain. Yeah, it's level 90. Okay. Yeah, Ds are on top are 90. They're our last expansion. I don't know why my brain was losing it. Shin, bro. Come on. Come on, Shin. Level 80 content is only one fight, and that's T. T is the only level 80 content. Ultimate wise. Yukab and Uwu are level 70, T is level 80, DSR and top are 90, and then Fru and UMed are 100. Oh, okay, I appreciate you. I hope I passed. How about Savage content? How's Dancer doing? Yeah. I mean, this isn't too bad of a spread. I mean, Machinist is just really in a great state because I swear they pendulum swing when it comes to Machinist. On one patch and one patch only, it's just demolishing. And then on every other patch, it swings to the other side and it's just dog shit. And it's like they don't even know what they're trying to do with Machinist. Unfortunately, Dancer's just at that point right now. And I would assume Dancer is just so down in the dumps on this ultimate just because of possible downtime. But I don't know. I've never been a Dancer player. I used to way back when I first picked up the game. It was my first DPS pickup because it was the easiest DPS to do. You press flashing colors. When your button flashes, you press it. That's it. You do things off cooldown, and when you get a little yellow box around it, you hit it. But then I realized that Dancer was an RNG job, and I realized that sucks for me because I never proc fan blades. So I decided, fuck that job, and I went to Machinist. And then I realized Machinist is boring as hell. So then I went to Sam, and I haven't left. Sam is the greatest. Nothing can compare. But anyways, I definitely think we would have had that if we had a little bit better of a comp. But again, we had mistakes anyways, so can't really go too much. At least we don't have a Scholar. But it's killer, man, because Scholar is such a good trade-off. The heals on Scholar are just broken. I bet you there's still, yeah, I was gonna say, I bet you there's a butt ton more Scholar parses. It's just because it's such a worth trade. It's insane. The heal power of a Scholar versus a Sage is just crazy. Especially with Seraphism now, man. Seraphism is so broken. To be able to put regen shields with bonus healing potency is insane. And for everything to become instant cast. The only downside is how much MP it costs. But like this, the trade-off is just, as you can tell what people want to do when it comes to, you know, progging a new ultimate. Let's go for just keeping people alive. But our group definitely can't. Our group can't take another, you know, 1300 DPS of a loss. We're already kind of hurting enough is what we got. Sam, Ninja. So we miss out. Or sorry, Red Mage. So we miss out on Apostle Reaper, Viper, Dragoon, or Monk. Then we miss out on Black Mage. Again, I still will say same thing with Red Mage, as you can also see. Red Mage is worth the trade-off for Prog. 100% worth the trade-off. Bard, Machinist, Dancer. So we have our Dancer again. And then we have Paladin, Dark Knight. But honestly, the DPS against the tanks are not bad right now. Dark Knight, though, is going to be... Like, the Paladin, Dark Knight are just going to be the two biggest prog ones, simply for mitigation. They have the best kit in the game for tanking. Hands down. Hence why... And also, Gunbreaker's just annoying as fuck to play. It's better now that they changed it a little bit, but it's just annoying as fuck. And Warrior, again, has, like, nothing party-wise. You have Shake It Off. That's it. You have nothing else to help the party for mitigation checks. So Paladin and Dark Knight are just better. And then, of course, White Mage and Charlatan. Luckily, I've seen a lot of people on White Mage, and I guess originally White Mage was the actual #1 amount of parses. I guess the Charlatan's just coming out as people are going in for re-clears. Probably just because, kind of like how Gunbreaker's starting to get some clears now. It's probably just the people doing the re-clears. Because White Mage and Astrologian's heal kits are pretty identical now. They're really not much better than each other. Astrologian used to be the hands down better healer until Plenary got a 10% mitigation added to it. Now they're kind of identical. Astrologian is better single tank mitigations because you have all the extra cards to be able to throw. But I mean, you only really need that for phase 3. That's it. This fight, there hasn't really been anything that is much nicer to be able to pop, you know, from a distance during downtime. Astrologian is really, really good for downtime fights because you can preset your heal and then pop the heal when ready. And it's super nice. You don't need that. Since this fight, it's full uptime. White Mage does just as well. Hence why they're pretty identical. But I digress. Long story short, if we had a little bit better of a DPS comp, I think we would have had that there, as well as if, you know, people were also just a little bit more consistent with it and not doing what I want them to do, which is take the downtime and do the mechanics. You know, and if we were more comfortable, people had that. They didn't have to like go, oh shit, and run to a different place, and they were able to keep their uptime. I think we definitely had that. But 3%. So without the LB, what, chaos? Well, it's hard to tell because Saifu had the DD. But if we go off of what Xdeath had at 1.5, I think we would have been okay without the LB. I think the LB is just, hey, let's do this just to play safe. So not want an upbeat song as we're winding down. And so we shall see. To Kai's point, and as I said earlier, we definitely need to see P4 for the vibes. Again, I need to not have the amount of mistakes I had tonight. Those do not fly. No excuses. I am shit. I had a bad night, and I will admit that is on me. So we gotta come back better. Gotta come back better. Can't be doing it. Can't be making those mistakes. So, anyways, though, that'll be it for me. Hope everyone has a good rest of their Mondays. We'll be back again tomorrow. I wish we were coming back again on Saturday. It's unfortunate that the Saturdays have just not been hitting. We've had people not being able to raid, which is, again, you can't hold it against them. Saturdays were not part of the original plan. It's just unfortunate. I think Zai's said he's also out for one of the days next week, so that's kind of rough. But I mean, honestly, if we get to P4 and we get some good polls into it tomorrow, I think people will be okay if we're like, you know, one raid day short. Again, in a technical sense, I'm not okay with it. In the sense of I want to clear, I want to be done. I will always go back to it. I look at clearing fights on a calendar basis, not of an in-game time hour basis. I don't care how many hours it took us to clear the fight. If we cleared the fight in a month, then bro, we could take 1,000 hours of the month. I don't care. I see it as it took us a month to clear. So, you know, I don't want to miss any days, because the more days we miss, the farther out we go. So we'll see. But fingers crossed we're able to get into P4 tomorrow, and be able to finally see the downturn of the fight. Because P4 should be easy if we can consistently get to it. I honestly think that we should be able to get through it in like 2 days. If people, again, if people sim and if people study and they're ready. Because we'll call out the stacks and the gaze attacks and then where the safe spots are. All they need to know is their 2 debuffs. That's it. You just need to know your 2 debuffs. Are you stacking or are you spreading? And do you have motion or stillness? That's it. Then you just look at when all your debuffs are counting down. If you have the gaze mechanic, you just know you're going to go middle. We'll tell you if you're going to look at each other, you're going to look away. But you also have to know, when we say look at each other, you have to look at the person that has the gaze with you. When we say look away, that does not mean look at the party. I actually don't know if it matters. I don't think it would. If everyone's looking away, I don't think it matters. But I've just seen people like look sideways so that they don't, with like the triangle gaze cleave, it doesn't hit the party even though everyone looks away. So I don't know about stuff like that. But so long as people sim, so long as people are ready and they come prepared, I mean, I think that we should be able to get through phase 4 in 2 days. But again, the real kicker is we're getting to that point where these pulls are getting long. We don't have many of them in the night, and that's why I kick myself so much, is because I know that we don't have as many pulls as we used to. And so, you know, each pull means more when you fuck it up. So, anyways. Ugh. Ugh. Can't swallow. Ugh. Anyways, have a good one, everyone. Enjoy yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow.